3rd, 4th, and 5th grade ESL students. It's Mr. Caesar. All right, picture prompt. Who do you see? What are they doing? And how do they feel? What do you think is the problem? Describe what you think is going on in this picture. Imagine that the girl is being bullied online. Do you think cyberbullying is a problem? And what are some ways to prevent it? I know a lot of you are online, so maybe it's something you need to talk about or know about. Okay? All right. We had our desert thing last time, and number 1, they wanted you to paraphrase, and obviously there's more than one answer. I said the largest desert on Earth is the Sahara Desert. It is so big that a person can walk hundreds of miles and only see sand dunes. 10% of Africa is covered by the Sahara, which means it is only a little smaller than the United States, which is crazy. It's big. All right, so our next one, we had about meerkats. Here, let me push in some more. All right, meerkats live in the Kalahari Desert in Africa. They live in large group. A group of meerkats is called a mob or a gang. Meerkats dig large burrow with many tunnels and room. While a mob of jackal is eating, mob of meerkats is eating, one of them stands guard. The guard stands up on its back leg and looks for predators such as eagles and jackal. If the guard sees a predator, it whistles loudly. When the other meerkats hear the whistle, they jump into the next burrow. All right, number 3, we talked about hot, hotter. Okay, we have the double consonant that we've talked about, and then we had the word dry. Remember, we had to drop the Y and add the I. Okay, all right, next one. So we had to write F, it's a fact, or an O if it's an opinion. We have meerkats are cute. That's an opinion. There are deserts in Africa. That's a fact. People should not live in the desert. That's an opinion. It's very dry in a desert. Fact. Deserts are beautiful at sunset. That's an opinion. All right. Okay, number 5, the correct homophone for each blank. Let me back up. Okay, then. Okay, we're going to put than, and deserts get less than 10 inches of rain each year. A female roadrunner may build its nest in a cactus, and I believe it's ITS. Yep. All right, and then bring a lot of water if you're going to hike in the desert. Okay, and then our last one, number 6, underline all the proper nouns. I just wrote them down. Sahara Desert, Africa is in a lot. United States, Sahara, Kalahari Desert. Rachel Lynette, who is the author of this, student, name, and month. Okay. All right, our next one is rainforest. And let's zoom in. All right, a rainforest is a very wet place. Circle the synonyms for the word wet. Remember, synonym means the same thing as wet, okay? So you can just write down everything that means the word wet. Okay, number 2. Okay, tropical rainforests are warm, humid, and teeming with plant and animal life. Although rainforests only cover about 2% of the planet's surface, about half of the Earth's plants and animal species live there. 4 square miles of rainforest will contain about 1,500 species of flowering plants, 75 species of trees, 125 species of mammals, 400 species of birds, 100 species of reptiles, 60 species of amphibians, and 150 species of butterflies, along with thousands of other insect species. Why do you think the author chose to use bullet points for the second part of that passage? Okay, that's a good question. It's a different style of writing with a list. Okay, number 3, which of these is not true about the word rainforest? Okay, A, it is a compound word. B, it would come after the word railroad in the dictionary. 3, it has 3 syllables. Or D, it's a proper noun. Which one is not true? Okay, write have or has in each blank. Okay. Number 5, use the line scribble tool to draw a picture of what these Onomatopoeias describe. So what you could do, use the line scribble tool. Well, you can just draw it on your paper of what that slither, slide, and hiss would mean. Okay. And we've talked about sound effects before. Okay, number 6, add the suffix less or full to the base words in the box and use the new words to complete the sentences. All right, okay. So let me zoom back out. All right, listening. All right, we had some recycling. Here's a recycling bin. They have a newspaper in there, bottles, cans. Those are things to recycle. Remember, we had a reusable bag. That's the cloth bag that we use at the grocery store that we don't throw out. We use it again. Something that doesn't cause pollution is a bike. Okay, so that's something you could have drawn. All right, this one has the kids and they're at the swing set. Okay, draw a bird sitting on top of the swing. Draw a girl jumping rope in the lower left corner. Draw a sun in the upper left corner. Draw 2 students under the sun. Draw a slide next to the children. Draw a girl under the number 11. Draw a butterfly in front of this girl. Then color the picture if you want. Okay. All right, we have the polar bear. And I wrote a bear sits. A polar bear sits. A polar bear sits inside. A polar bear sits quietly inside. There's one of those adverbs. A polar bear sits quietly inside his cave. All right, so we have this brand new picture of, looks like a mom and daughter. Okay, so same exact thing, writing sentences and working with those nouns and verbs and then adding some adjectives and adverbs. Okay. All right, Granny's Candies. We had get cold feet. I changed my mind. Get cold feet means that you were going to do something, but then you just decided not to at the last minute. Like, for example, if you went to Great Escape and you got in line for the Comet and you are about to get in the car to get onto the roller coaster and you got cold feet and you're like, I can't do this. I don't want to go on this ride. That's getting cold feet. You don't want to do it anymore. You decided, not going to work. Okay, so we have another one called Face the Music. And this picture is a little complicated, so I wanted to show you. Okay, so focus on this girl. No, it's a little fuzzy, but I'm sorry. This girl took the slingshot and she hit the boy. Okay, and then you see mom is obviously very mad and the boy is injured. She is facing the music. Okay, she's not listening to a song. So what does facing the music mean? Okay, so this little boy is pulling the cat's tail and the cat, he is facing the music by the cat lunging back at him. Okay, so, and also this little girl is eating tons and tons of cupcakes and she's facing the music of she doesn't feel well. So what does facing the music mean? Nothing to do with music, okay? So think about that. All right, I will see you next time.